Hello, my fellow Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Lisa Kostick. I'm the owner of the Pink Lotus Spiritual and Wellness Center. So before we begin, just letting you know that this is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And that's dates May 21st through June 20th for Sun. The information in this reading may not resonate with everyone, so just take what you're drawn to and leave the rest behind. If you would like a personal reading or any of my other services, please contact me through my information listed below. Also, please be aware of any potential scammers going around. I will never contact you first for a reading or contact you saying that I can remove a curse from you. So I've already cleansed this space and the cards, so let's begin. I will be using my Halloween Oracle deck. Okay. So this is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And for these, I like to start with at least 6 cards from this deck. Just a few things to note. For those of you who don't know me, I apologize in advance because I will be clearing my throat and coughing a little bit through the session. 2 years ago, I had COVID, and it has caused some long-term effects for me. In my throat and my lungs. So, plus my allergies are not that great right now. With readings, I typically let Spirit pick the cards. Unless I'm doing an in-person reading, then I let the person pick the cards. But for these type of readings, I like to let Spirit pick the cards by letting cards fall out. I'll take that. Or flip over. Please, Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, past loved ones, Father, Mother, God. Please pick more cards for Gemini for this week. This is for the week of July. Wow, they're just flying out. July 17th through the 23rd, 2022. Usually they don't come out this fast. Need at least 2 more cards for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to know for this week? One other thing I want to mention is that during the reading, there will be times where I am silent for a minute or so. It's just because I can hear Spirit better when I'm not speaking, typically. There are exceptions. So if you find that I am silent, it's not because I've zoned out or because I'm stuck. It's just because I'm listening. I need at least 2 more cards, please, for Gemini to start with. Okay. Sometimes it takes longer. Oh, we got 3 more cards. Wow, okay. Got some really good cards in here. Awesome. Alright, so how I do my readings typically is I go through each card individually. And I let you know the general meaning of each card, just because you might not be familiar with this deck. Okay. And then either as I go or at the end, usually I'll tie it all together with a message. Okay, I'm just listening. I'm getting all kinds of messages already. Okay, so let's start with the first card here. This is the Veil. Underneath it says the future. So this card has a two-part meaning. Okay, one part is that it's letting you know that the spirit world is close to you, which is always a good thing. The other part is that it's telling you to listen to the messages that you're receiving about your future. And I feel like that's telling you to listen up about this reading. It's interesting that that came up first. But also in regards to the future, that you need to start looking ahead and figuring out what you want to happen in the future. So you need to plan, set intentions, think big. Okay, but this is telling you, hey, listen up about this reading. That's funny. All right, the next card is the Black Cat. This is a really good card. So this one, underneath it says fortune meets opportunity. So basically it's letting you know that good luck and fortune are coming quickly to you, and that your luck will be even better if you're prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. Interesting. Okay. Just gonna grab a drink of water here real quick. Okay. So the next card is the Skull of Darkness. Underneath it says blind spots. So again, this is a two-part card. You'll have that on occasion. Jeez, excuse me. So the first part of this could be that there are certain aspects of yourself that you're kind of hiding, but are actually your greatest treasure. It could be aspects of yourself that you just don't appreciate. And for some reason you're keeping them under wraps. It could also indicate that there's a blind spot either in your situation now or coming up soon in the future that will cause you some trouble. Okay. It's something that you can't see clearly yet. And I'm not sure which one it is yet. I think it might actually be the first one. Only because you got this card here, which I'm going to get to. Okay. This next card is the Owl. And underneath it says wise scene, wise action. Okay. So this card indicates that you need wise counsel. Or at least further information before you make a decision. This card also indicates that you need to think before you act emotionally, and make sure that you're thinking strategically and not impulsively. Okay. The next card is the lamp. Underneath it says remembrance. Now this card as well has a two-part meaning. On one hand, it could mean that it's a past loved one coming through. And that it's a good thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. Okay. I don't think, just because this isn't a personal reading, I don't feel like that's the meaning that we're going for here. The second meaning is to remind us that the people that we don't have an easy relationship with, or even people that we don't like, they leave us with valuable lessons, okay? Because sometimes we learn more from those type of people than we do from our friends. I think that's more of what the meaning is for that card for you. Okay. The sixth card here is Night Song. Underneath it says Hidden Talents. So this card is telling you that some of the gifts that you have inside of you still remain unopened, and that the time has come to step up into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. That it has to be now. There's no more time, no more excuses. It has to be now. And I really think that's what goes with that card. This is very much, I think Taurus, was it Taurus? I think it was Taurus that had a very similar reading this week. Excuse me. Okay, so this last card here is Ancestors. And underneath it says the love and legacy of our DNA. I love the graphics on these cards. Okay, so this one basically indicates that you have the support of those who came before you. And that there may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them, and you will prevail. I feel like, kind of like what Taurus's reading was, that this might have to do with life purpose, or something with career. I'm just getting that kind of feeling. It has that type of energy. Because you have two cards here saying that you're hiding a gift inside you, but this is saying it's time to unwrap that gift. Okay. Whatever that might be. And I said this with Taurus too. This could be just something that you're interested in and you do for a hobby, or something maybe that you've always wanted to do, but you never took the chance, as far as like just trying it out for a hobby. You don't have to jump in, full force with something, because changing career is not an easy thing. It's something that needs to be treaded a little delicately. But you can start it either as a hobby, or if you already have a hobby, start maybe trying to, if it would involve having your own business, you kind of do it on the side while you're working another job. But I feel like that's what this is about. Now, in saying that, again, you're not jumping in full force. You need to be seeking some wise counsel. You need to be thinking strategically, not emotionally. So if you have an idea of what I'm talking about that you might want to be doing career-wise, before you just go all in, get some help. Think logically and in a calculating way. Get some advice from somebody who has been through either in that field, or like if you're starting your own business, you're going to need advice from somebody who's been through it. Knows the ins and outs of starting and running your own business. And maybe part of that is what this is, that you learn more from people you don't like or didn't have an easy relationship with than you do from friends. Maybe that's part of the wise counsel. Maybe you kind of need to like bite the bullet and go to somebody that you really don't like, but they're really good at what they do. Maybe that's what that is. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride for the benefit that you're going to gain in the end. This one is letting you know, like I said, that luck and fortune are coming to you. I feel like it's with this, whatever this business or career change or exploring of talents is. But it's even better if you take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way, okay? So don't turn things down because you feel, it's not good enough or whatever. Take advantage of everything, especially when you're starting out with something new. You got to kind of try everything to see what you like, what you don't like. This is showing you that your ancestors are all about it and they support you. But also, like I said, that you're going to have challenges. I mean, anytime you are changing a career or you're starting your own business or anything like that, you're going to have challenges. It's par for the course. Okay? But you will overcome them. And of course, this one was telling you to listen to the message, but that you need to plan and set intentions and think big. That's a really good message. This whole thing is really good. It's very similar to Taurus. Now must be the time, I think, to be changing careers. I see a lot of people doing that. After this whole COVID thing happened, a lot of people are reevaluating what they want in life, and they're noticing that the job or career that they've been in, they don't really like it, and they're realizing that time is short, life is short, And you should be doing something that you love. And why not? I mean, for some people, making a lot of money is enough. That's all they love about their job, is that they make a lot of money. Okay. But for other people, they need a little bit more. Money's nice. But if you hate going to your job every day, that's a problem. You're wasting your life being miserable, doing something that you hate. And you certainly don't want to regret, on your deathbed, that you spent so many years in a job or a field that you really didn't like, because you could have been doing something else that you do enjoy. And the thing is, with a lot of people are worried, like with hobbies or whatever, that it won't be successful, they won't make the money. I'm telling you from experience, when you have a passion for something, it shows through your work. And that's how you get paying customers or clients. That's how you make the money in the job. It stems from your passion. So no matter what you do, I don't care if you mow lawns. Speaking of, I have a friend who does that. He mows lawn. He's not a professional landscaper. Okay. He mows lawns. Every once in a while he'll do like a little bit of carpentry work or whatever, but he's not at all what I would call an expert, but he loves what he does. He's very passionate about it, and people see that. He makes more money than I do, or than I did when I was a therapist. Amazing. He loves what he does. Mowing lawns. Don't worry about the money. The money will come. It's more important that you love what you do and you're excited and passionate about it. That's the one thing that I see a lot of people who hate their jobs. That's the one reason why they don't want to switch, is because they're worried they won't make enough money doing what it is they really love doing. The money will come. It might not be right away. You might have to struggle for a little bit, which is what this card says. You're going to have struggles and challenges, but it doesn't last. And even so, while you're starting a business or starting to get into another field, you work your regular job and you do that on the side. That's what I did. All right, I'm looking for one card. I'm not going to take that. For one card from the Psychic Tarot deck. For Gemini. There you go. All right. It's interesting that that card came out. All right, so you got the Hope card. Okay, so this focuses on the qualities of hope and faith, aspirations, success. Typically when you get this card, you need to know that a special wish that you've made will be fulfilled in time. Okay, so maybe it has to do, I'm sure, with this. But it's also showing you that the impossible can become possible. This gift that you're hiding, that you're not bringing out, that you might be scared to do, it's possible. That's what this card is saying. The difference between success and failure really is the power of your belief. It's the things that you tell yourself in your head about what you're doing and who you are. Are they positive or negative? That's a big one. If you think you can't do this, you are absolutely right. If you think you can, you are also right. I believe Henry Ford said that. Something to that effect. Because it all matters what you're telling yourself. It's the self-talk that matters. This card also serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition as you reach for these goals or desires. Okay? But the future can be yours when you have hope and you trust in everything you do. But it's really important, like I said, you want to be maintaining a positive attitude, positive self-talk all the time, as much as you can. I know we're human and we're going to have negative thoughts here and there. You got to try to get rid of those. This coordinates in regular tarot to the Star card, which is a really good card, especially for something like this when we're talking about like career and bringing out your hidden talents. That's a fantastic card to get. I really think, like it says, you're going to be successful if you follow your passion and follow your heart and what your soul is telling you. You're going to be successful. You just got to be willing to give it a chance. And they're telling you, you need to do it now. Now's the time. You're never going to feel completely ready. I promise you that. It's one of those things where you kind of just got to do it, even though you're scared. Everybody's scared when they start something new. That's typical. I was very scared when I started this business. I didn't know what was going to happen with it. Do it scared, but just do it. Okay? That is a fantastic reading for Gemini. Wonderful. Okay. So that's it for this week's reading. I hope that it resonates with some of you. If it did, please post some comments below. Also, please click the like button and subscribe in order to receive your reading and other videos from us every week. Okay? So have a great day, everyone. Thank you.